What up? I'm back. 9:43, 10:24, September 27th on a windy Wednesday. On a Wednesday. I'm gonna piss real quick, You know, why not? Whip the dick out and just piss everywhere. That's what I do. Everywhere I go, it's just a pissing contest. You hear that it's a pissing contest. And I used to perceive it as maybe the size of your dick. I don't. I really just perceive it as I'm gonna piss. No contest. Like really. If I want to piss, I'm gonna piss. If you want to look at my dick while I'm doing it and compare yourself to mine, there's really no point of that. My dick is mine, yours is yours. No one, doesn't matter if one's bigger or smaller, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, literally. What's the point? What's the point of comparing anything? And, so through this journey, man, it sucks. It's fucking difficult. It's fun. It's a blast. But I'm sick of it. Like, honestly, I'm sick of it. And so really, like, the hardest thing for me is, like, how do I get over this? It's not about getting over it. It's like, what's next? Like, what's the next chapter for me, man? I'm sick of talking about this shit. Like, what? I don't know. I got lost. I got lost in the process. And it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's, but it's like, I'm tired of it, man. I've healed enough. Whatever it is that I healed enough. I don't want to dig in it. I don't want to live in it much more. I'm sick. It's fucking embarrassing, man. To talk about this shit. Yeah, every day I'm learning new, and that's cool. And I love talking. But I want to talk about something else, I went through it. I healed through it. Now I'm in heaven. What is my heaven? What is it that's going to make me fucking forget about the past and celebrate my life now? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just want to do art, I guess. Like, I want to be the best me. And I think I have the foundation to do it. I really do, but I just don't have I'm not being challenged anymore with new experiences to prove it to myself. And I think that's the biggest part for me is like, man, I'm done, dude. Like, I'm done with this old shit. I gave 3 years, like 0.0000006% of my life. And I did what it took. And those numbers may not even be close. I just like to say it every fucking time. That's the percentage that I use. 6 zeros and then a 6. That's it. That is the percent. And in the grand scheme of things, you look at it, and it's like, in the grand scheme of trauma, in the grand scheme of an experience, in the grand scheme of a second, in the grand scheme of an argument, in the grand scheme of not speaking your truth, it's nothing. It's a fucking moment, and then it controls your whole life. And it's like, that's shitty. It's fucking shitty, because like, or you're letting a few moments control your whole life, your whole story. You're stuck on one sentence of a novel, and you can't get past it. And I'm just trying to look at my life to make sure that I'm not doing that, because I'm not. I mean, I could be, but I'm not. And I'm just trying to fucking live life. And like I said, I had to go away from everything. I did not like doing it. I had to walk away from somebody that I did not want to walk away from. But my body was just saying no. Like, you gotta go, bro. And so I did. But like, you just gotta go, even though you don't want to. But it's like, you got to go. There's no other option. You just gotta be by yourself, no matter what. Like, what do you need and what do you want? There's two different things. They're two different things. You need to be a better man. What do you want? I want to be a child. You know, like literally. And but I'm both, and that's kind of counterintuitive in the way that I'm saying that, and it's going to be perceived as counterintuitive or unwilling to understand what I'm saying, because in the scheme of me being a better man, it allows me to be a kid, because they're intertwined, they're one and the same. They're understanding the true simplicity of life, what true joy is, what true love is, what true passion is, what true everything is. Like, it's so fucking simple. And the weird part about it is, if I walked into the woods, if I walked into the land, with what I've built now, but what did I think that I needed, I would be in fucking joy. Maybe I'd be a little lonely, yeah, but I could be fine. I could fish all day for my food. I could scavenge. I could end up building trees, building structures, and live fine in the woods. Then I wouldn't have to deal with this. I wouldn't have music. I wouldn't have Instagram. I wouldn't have posts. I wouldn't be able to talk to nobody, but I could talk to myself, and I would fucking really, truly, actually have fun and be free. It may be a little rough at first, because you're so used to the idea of the rest of your life before you. And the things that you thought you needed, but you didn't. But you don't. Then as time would go on, being that I would have zero responsibilities other than myself, to feeding myself, I wouldn't need as much. I'd be like, well, maybe I don't want to fish today. I'm fine. I'm not even fucking hungry. I don't have to eat today if I don't want to. Maybe I just want to be lazy. Maybe I just want to sleep. I got no one calling me. I done fucking forgot about everybody. I forgot. Out of sight, out of mind. Literally. And that's a weird idea. But it is that idea. Kind of. Makes things easier for sure. I thought about my mom for a second, and she makes me fucking laugh, bro. I talked to this girl today, and we were talking about, so during this journey, for some reason, this is kind of what happened. I perceive the world the way I perceive it as a male. And then I've always had this external vision that when I thought I had a twin, and I didn't think. I just always felt another existence of me. But not me. But just a girl version of me. Not inside of me, but externally. Like growing up, I always felt that I have a twin. I don't know what it is. There's another version of something that is me, but not. Almost like a brother-sister type of idea. That idea, like really, like dude, if I would have had a twin sister, dude, we would have fucking ruled the world together, like literally. Like she would have been the meanest together, like we would have fought the world together, like, yeah, dude, if I had a twin sister, and that's what I always thought, like, and it's such a deluded idea because I just always thought about it. And like I said, when I realized when I was a baby, there was a girl that was with me, and in the missionary place for a month. And so I don't know if that was the energy signature that I got, and it was on me to where, because I just always thought, and then when I found out when I was older that there was a girl with me at the missionary, I was like, well, that was the energy that I felt. That's the energy that I felt with me, I think. Well, that's just what I deemed it as. But I always had this missing energy. But I knew it was female. And I just felt like a twin to me because I didn't know how else to explain it, because it was just It was long ago. It was an old energy that I knew, that I felt. And so I don't know, because, like, dude, I would just think about her. And I never met her, and I asked about her, and someone said, whatever. But I would like to meet her, because I just wanted to understand what she felt. Because, like, we were babies, and we don't understand that, but you have, like, like I said, all growing up, there was an energy missing. Or an energy that I felt, and I knew it, and I could feel it, but it wasn't there beside me. And then I would just shake my head at it and be like, well, I don't know what this is, but there's some kind of bond that I have that's going somewhere else, because it's not the bond that I have with my mother, because that energy feels different. And then the bonds that I had with other people they weren't bonds like that. But I love you. Like, I love you. That's cool, but I don't feel an energetic pull to you. Like, it don't mean you don't. When we leave each other, I don't fucking tear up, because I'm sensitive. And I have this weird abandonment thing. And I don't want to see you go. You know? Especially if I spend time with you. I do not want to see you go. Like, it hurts me every time. I hate it. I've gotten better. That's because I live in the moment. But before, it doesn't mean it still does happen sometimes. Like, I'll tear up when I leave somebody. But a lot of times it's because I know I'm not going to see you for a while. I just know it energetically. Like, I know the future. And so it just sucks where it's like, well, maybe this is the last time. And maybe I'll never see you again. Sucks. But the time we spent together was real. But it doesn't hurt any less. It always hurts max fucking potential. It's, do you run from those feelings or do you face them? But the point is, you could die right now. I could die now. I could die tomorrow. I could die in 10 minutes. I could just never exist again. And so it does suck. It does suck. I'm just glad I found my wallet. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Life has not been easy. It's definitely been harder now than it was before. Because now, like, well, dude, this is not like, this doesn't help going on a healing journey. This does not. I'm just fucking being honest. It's worth it. It's completely worth it. But if you thought you was a bitch before, you're gonna think you're a real big bitch when you're going through this journey. If you hurt yourself before, if you made fun of yourself before, you're probably gonna do it even more through the journey. The only difference is, it's kind of like a superpower. It's kind of what gets me through. By calling myself a little bitch. Because, like, when I look at it now, it's like, it was real. The feelings were real. The emotional was real. The brainwashing was really fucking real. And I knew nothing different. And it was a battle between me and then a battle of my external world that was raining down hellfire on me. And the reason why it was hellfire was because it was going against me. And I just surrendered to it. Regular. Walk into the fucking darkness. Walk into the judgment of everybody else but me. Walk into their ways. Surrender to their gods. That's not my God. That's yours. That's not my judgment. That's yours. That's not my ways. That's yours. You have fun. You have fun. Self-sacrifice yourself even though you're not doing it. And we do. We actually do. We actually do. All of them do. But then you look at it and it's like, from my perspective, I was like, you guys are self-sacrificing yourself, but then you're not even fucking doing it right. You bring all that shit up. We did this for you. We did that for you. Guilt trip this. Guilt trip this. Help us because we gave this to you. We accepted you into our family. We loved you. Yeah, you got the sacrifice part, but you're going to get paid on it at some point. Keep score, tit for tat. And sometimes tit for tat is needed. It's the only way you can do business. But that's business. That's not free will giving. That's not free will helping. That's not I love you because I love you. And it's hard to tit for tat. I'm not tit for tat. I try my damnedest. And I try not to speak on it. That's the only way I can know. Because it doesn't mean that the other human being that I've done something for won't look at me and think that I'm shaming and guilting them. I can't stop that. All I can literally do is walk the fuck away. And never ask for anything in return. Hopefully. Or not make them feel like they owe me anything. And in one right, I don't want fucking nothing from you. So I can prove a point. Do I need help? Fuck yeah, I need help. Yeah, I need help, I guess. I don't know. But I'm doing everything for free. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. It's still stupid to me. To not monetize my shit. To do it another way to where I can get paid. Sell my soul. To do what I know how to get fame, fortune, and all this shit. I can do it. It's not hard. Humans are easy to read. They're easy to predict. Why do you think the government's so good at it? All I gotta do is tell you what you fucking want and need. Literally. Simple. Put it everywhere. You don't have a choice. You hate it, but you accept it. And it's very simple. I just own both sides of the market. You don't like this? I'm going to push you to the other product that I also own that's underneath another umbrella. The whole thing is, I'm the one who makes it rain. The government makes it rain. You're going to get underneath the blue umbrella, or you're going to get underneath the green one. It's up to you. The red one. The purple one, the black one, the green one. It don't fucking matter. When it rains, you're going to get underneath an umbrella. And I'm the controller of that rain. I mean, I've talked about this like in the monopoly idea. They are monopolizing you. They pick the winners. They pick the winners. They've always done this. And they're getting better at it now because it takes time. It took time. Before you know it, you're going to have complete control. Technically. Well, that's the path that they're trying to go, at least. Create the problem. Be the solution. But don't let them know that you created the problem. Oldest trick in the book. I look at myself and my actions and I just try and make sure that I'm not the one creating the problem. And I'm not. I mean, I could create some problems. But I look at it as I'm not creating them. I'm shining light on the problem. I'm shining light and illuminating things that need to be seen as a problem because they are a problem, but you don't perceive them as a problem. And so, yeah, in one right, I'm showing you the problem, and then I'm telling you how to solve it. I cannot solve it for you. I don't want to. That means nothing. Like, and that's what's so difficult in what it is that I'm doing and believing. And then what is my purpose now? If my purpose is not to solve your fucking problems, like how am I supposed to make money or monetary something or this or that if I'm giving everything for free? If I'm talking all day long about shit, about everything that can or may or may not help you. Maybe I'm just a rambling man that means nothing. But that's not the case, and you know it. I know it. And maybe you can't stomach it. Maybe for the first time you try and listen to my shit, you cannot handle it. You think it's fucking funny. Yeah, and I laugh. But this shit's serious. Like, it's really serious. It's not a joke. I make it a joke because it sucks so bad. Really think about what it is I'm doing and saying. Huh? Like, I am making fun of myself. I'm making fun of my life. I'm telling you my fucking insecurities. I'm telling you what worries me, what I'm afraid of, my weaknesses, my strengths. I'm telling you my embarrassed moments. I'm telling you every fucking thought. Doesn't mean I don't make fun of people, but I tend not to make fun of a specific person. I make fun of ideas. I'm not running around a mean girl in it. Which, who cares? I think that's hilarious. But I just think it's shitty. I wish there was a way we could make fun of people and it'd be okay. But because it's funny. So that's why I make fun of myself, because it's like you can't make fun of me any more than I make fun of myself. I don't really give a fuck how cool or funny or witty you think that you are. You can't really make fun of me and have any weight. Like, you can't. But that's not a thing. Oh, you're less than. Oh, you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have money. I'm like, okay. So what? What, you got me. You got me. You got me good. You made fun of me. What does that do? Nothing. I wish it did. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't have insecurities, or if I respect you or I like you, and you say something that doesn't make me think twice about it. But at the end of the day, I'm just using the words that you said, and then I'm questioning them. What do I do about this idea? You know, and as every day I get stronger and stronger, and that was like, I just don't care, man. I really don't care. Like, it's hilarious. Why did they say that? Evidently, some of it is true. It's something I need to look at. It's not really making fun of me. You're actually helping me. Thank you. You think my clothes look dirty? Well, thank you. Or maybe I should go buy some new ones. Or maybe I shouldn't. Either way, you're giving me... Dude, actually, like, you're giving me constructive criticism. Like, when you make fun of someone, it is constructive criticism. Like, really, at the end of the day, like, if you say that I'm stupid, maybe I should reword the way that I talk. And then I should just speak above you. Or maybe it is that you're the illiterate one, or you think that this is better than whatever. Who knows? I don't know. But it doesn't really affect me, and it's just like, it is what it is. It's kind of fucking hilarious. That's what I said. Like, I want you to tell me what it is that you see, or that you perceive of those ideas that are hilarious to me. You walk funny, Cody. You sway everywhere. You can't even walk straight. You walk like you're drunk all the time. Probably because the energy inside my body is going fucking crazy. Could you handle it? Do you have an energy in you that you're containing and holding back, that really you just want to punch everyone in the fucking face? Why? Because you just want to. I don't know. Because even as happy as I am, I'm still kind of fucking angry. Just because. I'm not really even angry at anything. I just like being fucking angry. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to smash things all the time. But I don't. I don't. But that's the energy inside of me. It's fucking chaotic. It is fire. It is annoying as fuck. Why do you think I outburst and say the shit that I do? Because it's a release. Like, it really is. Because I'm jumping around the room inside of my body all day, every day. And so, like, when I'm with humans, I'm somebody different because I'm, like, trying to be, like, a social animal. Because if I just want to run. I want to pick up a ladder and smash it on the fucking ground. I want to do something stupid. I want to piss on everything. I'm like a fucking monkey. I want to shit in my hand and I want to throw it. Because why not? Because it's fucking disgusting and hilarious at the same time. I'm not really going to do that because it's disgusting. But if shit didn't have a smell, I would definitely do it. If shit didn't have a smell, I would shit in my own hand. And I would throw it everywhere. But it stinks. And I don't like that smell. And I don't like shit smell. I'm going to vomit. It freaks me out a little bit. But that's the idea. Like, that's the craziness of me. It's not crazy. It's just freedom. Freedom to be, to do whatever it is that I want to do. And until you can meet a human being that can be with you and do the same shit with you, you're not fucking free. It doesn't mean it's not weird as shit because it's weird. It's fucking weird, man. I saw a video today and I saw it instantly and I was dying. I couldn't control myself. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. And it made me laugh so hard, man. It broke me. It definitely broke me. Because I wasn't expecting anything. I wasn't expecting it. It just caught me off guard. And it's like, those humans that do that shit, they break me every fucking time, dude. Those are my favorite fucking humans. Every time. You pick up a phone and you see this random act that just, that's not part of the deal. That's not anything you're supposed to see. It's like fucking hilarious to me. It broke me, man. Like, I had zero control. Like, I just laughed. I was laughing so hard. My brain was going crazy. I was coming up with these ideas in my head. And it was so funny. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It just reminded me of the past and it just made me laugh. It broke me. Like I said, if there's one human being in this world that can break me, there's one. It breaks me every time. It blows my mind. It reminds me of me. Just, where did the fuck did that come from? Like, why? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You're fucking weird. You're so fucking weird. You're so weird. It's hilarious. And that's how I look at myself. Like, what the fuck's wrong with me, dude? And that's what's so funny. Is like half the stuff that I do or that I say, and I don't even post it because like I don't want to. Like, unless I can do it in the moment, like I don't want to redo it. I like to catch it like just in the moment. And because it's so fucking weird, man. Like, I have to live with this. I have to live with my own brain. I have to live with my own mind. And it's fucking weird, bro. He's weird. And like, I'm sober and I'm weird. I'm so much more weird when I'm sober than when I'm drunk. Like, if I'm drunk, I'm just angry. I'm just like angry for some reason. Like, that spirit of like, it just brings up this dark shit that comes out of me. And so it's like, I don't even really need to drink. Like, I went and got salad and soup tonight. And one of my buddies was there and I talked to him for a second. He's like, "You're not drinking?" I was like, "Nah, man. I gotta quit drinking, bro." I gotta quit drinking. Like, it's not good. It's just never good for me. It just makes me, it gives me like too much dark energy. Which is fine. But it's just that it's real boastful. And I don't mind it. I don't mind being boastful. But it brings up stuff that like resentment and shit like that. But that's only my fault. So it's like I don't want to deal with that because resentment's not for the other person. The resentment is you being a little bitch, not speaking up your mind. And then you're building resentment. It's only negative to you for not telling your truth. And so like I've started to perceive it where it's like if you have resentment for somebody else, or it's because you never spoke. So ultimately you're just really mad at yourself. You're mad, yeah, the other person did this or did that, but how did they know that they did something bad? How did they even know that what they did to you hurt you if you don't fucking speak up about it? You're the one holding it in. You're the one building resentment. The other person doesn't know. He can assume that he hurt you, but if he doesn't know, well, fuck it. How am I supposed to know? And that's not a cop-out for me doing my actions or somebody else doing theirs. But what I'm saying is, we're not righting the wrong. I'm not blaming shit on anybody else but myself. But it is ultimately your fault. Or it's ultimately my fault. But it's every individual person's fault. In their own right. And that's one thing I've learned is like, you kind of got to go sit with yourself. It's not good, it's not bad, it sucks. But you got to go sit with yourself and just fucking grow, I guess. I mean, you can't just sit and wallow in your pity. And then if you run and then jump into tons of other relationships or some kind of stuff like that to try and fill the gap or run from your loneliness or whatever it is, like that's not going to solve any problems. It's only causing more problems because now you have new relationships and then you leave those with those scars and then you go to a new one, a new one, a new one. And so it's like me in this journey, like I've not even really had any relationships with one woman for some time. Some fun times. That was it. And she was cool, whatever, and it was needed. But as far as like long term, no, or anything like that, like I didn't have time for that, man. I'm just working on myself, like literally. It didn't mean I wouldn't go hang out or give people time, attention, and focus, but I definitely didn't create a bond with them like that. I guess technically you would say that. I mean, I have friends that I've met, but I've not like looked for anything else from anybody else. That just doesn't make fucking sense to me. Yeah, because I mean, this time was really, honestly, truly about me. And I knew I couldn't really get distracted, even though maybe that, like I said, the goal of everything was for me at some point to have kids and a partner and help the world. But, and help whatever. But, I could use it as a distraction, but I just didn't have time. Like, I didn't have time, dude. This is a 24/7. Like, this is a 24/7 job to like fix a lifetime of fuckery and of just bad perspective, just a child mind, just a little bitty weak ass kid who was told how to be strong, which was a total fucking fallacy, which was total lie, which was nothing but true weakness. I saw King of the Hill, and the girl was crying, and she was like, "How do you deal with this?" He goes, "You don't fucking show emotion. You just shove it into your stomach. You don't cry. You shove it into your stomach." And then the girl was like shoving it in her stomach, trying to put that emotion in her stomach. She's like, "Is it supposed to hurt behind the ribs?" And he goes, "Yes, yes. It's fucking supposed to hurt." Or there's an option where you face your stuff and it hurts in the moment and then it's over. And you don't carry it for the rest of your fucking life. That's just me though. I don't know. Maybe I'm this Newman one. I don't know. But it doesn't really matter because at least like I'm not carrying all that pain. Now I do get triggered, and each day, each conversation that I'm having is helping me break through it. Someone sent me a video of this woman who takes interviews with foster kids, but they're adults now, and it's like, but whatever. I'm not gonna talk about what I got going on, but they just wanted me to see it, so I clicked on it and I was watching it, and I was like, within the first minute, I texted dude. I was like, man, this shit's fucking me up. Like that is my story. Like every feeling that she feels is what I've been saying. What I've been saying. What I've been saying. That is exactly my fucking feeling. You know, and then like I said, when I met a girl last week that's adopted, it was that fucking feeling. I want to know about me, but I can't. Because as soon as I do, I become unfucking grateful. I'm ungrateful. Because I just simply asked. I want to know about me. Why is my skin fucking brown? And if you can't tell me if you can't make me feel good about my skin, I need to know about my fucking culture. I need to know everything because you know everything about yours. And I know fucking nothing. How is that even fair? I gotta hide who I am. I gotta run from who I am. I can't even ask questions about who I am. I have to live my life as a totally other entity that I don't even look like. That's fucking crazy. I have to pretend to be you? That's the dumbest shit ever. Of course I'm a little fucked up in the brain. I had to live in my imagination my whole fucking life just to be part of you and your society and your ways and your religion and your ideas when all I needed to do was fucking go in the woods. Go be with nature. That makes me happy. Not pray to a deity that may or may not exist, who was supposedly sacrificed. And then if we talk about human sacrifice, no, it wasn't human sacrifice. But it's confusing. Nothing but confusion. It's all confusing. I'll tell you what's not confusing, a fucking tree. Look at that thing. It's a fucking tree. Some bear fruit, some don't. Fucking simple. Leaves fall in the fall. Simple. Grass grows, then it dies. Simple. Water wet. Simple. But if I have a thought in my head, because I see a beautiful woman that makes me stand erect, now I'm a sinner. And I gotta go ask another man how to forgive myself. 10 Mother Marys, whatever the hell. Really? But I have to come to you? And then you're just gonna make some bullshit up and tell me I just have to repeat this mantra 10 times. Now I'm saved. Saved from what? Because when that woman walked by, I still had those thoughts. So what did you even save me from? What did you erase? Because now Now that I'm asking and had to tell you again, so I had to relive in the act of the sin in the first place. So I sinned twice. And so then I said this, and you told me what to do. Mother Mary 10 times. And then I'm going, Mother Mary, and then I'm thinking about what it is that I did. This is why I'm saying this. So I'm going to picture it again. And then I'm going to do that 10 times in a fucking row. And I'm going to do it again. 10 more times in my imagination. So not only did I sin the first time, by just existing, then I had to speak it to you. So I sinned again. And then I sinned consistently 10 more times. As I was covering my sins with the Mother Mary or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Other than now I did the sin 12 times. I created a scenario where I thought about the same scenario 12 freaking times. Instead of just one. Where I didn't even act on it. And then when you understand brainwashing, when you understand repetition, when you understand what you give your time, attention, and focus to, that is why you will become the church itself, the religious practices themselves are binding you more and more and more every single Sunday. They're making it harder to resist every single Sunday. They're reinforcing the idea of what it is that you do. When all you have to do is just go out in nature, bruh. Just don't do it again. And I think, honestly, at the end of the day, I honestly think people are good. Maybe we need some fucking guidance, yes. But I inherently good. Like we have to be. But we need to restart with new rules and regulations to tell everyone, because we're stupid as a society, of what's okay and what's not okay. Easy. Don't infringe on someone's free will. Fucking simple. Keep your hands to yourself. Touch you and your kid. Well, touch you and your wife if it's free will. You guys are consenting adults. You can hug and touch or whatever. But don't go around touching other people. Like literally. And definitely don't go touch other people's kids. And then we got to teach kids that it's not okay for them to be touched. Like we gotta learn to consent early. That kids need to be able to say no early. Like before they can say mom, before they can say dad, they need to learn what's okay and what's not. I know it's not gonna work that way, obviously, but I'm just saying, using this like in the structure. It's like as early as possible. Like that needs to be what we're teaching kids in school. That they're a person and that they have a bubble and that no one can infringe in that if they don't want it. Because like I said, man, once that innocence is taken, it is fucking gone. It is gone. We gotta break those cycles. Like I said, dude, one of the biggest battles that I had was I hated being fucking touched. I hated it. I hated it. I didn't want you to touch me. But I felt like I couldn't say no. I don't want to touch you. I don't know why you don't understand. I don't want to touch you. I feel shit when I touch you. I don't like it. I don't want your dirtiness on me. And I'm not saying I don't want your trauma on me. I don't want your emotions. I don't want your fuckery. I don't want your fakeness. I don't want it. Either you love me and you don't. But I don't want to go around hugging everybody. It's weird as shit. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. And I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get over it. It's one thing if me and you are having conversation. So a lot of times, like, I don't even hug, especially if it's me and a girl or me and a woman. Like, I tend not to hug them, unless they ask. But I keep my distance from them when I talk to them. I don't want to infringe on their free will. I don't want to make them uncomfortable. I don't want them to think that I'm doing this or that. Like, I try and keep a fucking distance. Because I already know that men themselves are perceived as a predator. It's like, I don't want any part of that. I don't want to get grouped into the rest of these fucking douchebags that are fucking predators. And to each his own. Be whatever it is you want to be. Call yourself an alpha and go take what it is that you want and go continue on the trauma, because you're a broken human being and you're a child. You're a younger child than I am in the head. And you think that by taking advantage of girls and women, by manipulating and tricking them and being assertive, think you're something special. And you're taking away power from innocent humans. Like, that makes zero sense. You're not a strong man. You're a fucking pussy. You're weak. And you can't even manage your own emotions. You can't even control yourself. And I have issues with that control too. I do. The sexual urges and stuff. But it's very difficult to manage. The only thing is I don't push it out on women. I don't push it out on anybody. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. It's shitty. Plus, I don't need power. Like, it doesn't make me feel strong. Ooh, I can manipulate a woman, get her to take her clothes off. That's not something to be proud of. That's really not. To manipulate someone. I talked about this, and this is gonna sound shitty. This is gonna sound extremely shitty, but this is the truth. To manipulate a grown-ass adult that's probably 30 years old, whose brain capacity, she had trauma when she was 7, when she was 13, when she was 14, she was 17, when she was 21, she was 23. To go and manipulate someone who's really still at the brain capacity of not even having the ability to say no, where she's 30 in the body, but her brain is at 7. That doesn't make you a strong human being. It makes you a predator. Like, literally. You are the problem. You are the abuser. Like, it's not romantic. It's not something to be proud of. And then you yourself is in the child brain. You're probably 9 or 8. And you think it's something cool, a notch in your belt, because you did this. Like, this is what it is. Like, this is how crazy it is. When you get molested as a child, you are that age. In that brain, in those scenarios, forever. Your growth is over. Until you face through that and heal through it. Because you cannot think past that stage. It's done. You know nothing other than that energy signature, that trauma that is imprinted on your body and in your mind. So when those scenarios happen again, you are that thing. You think that is the way it's supposed to be. Because that's all you ever know. Because there was no other way. And then you think it's okay. And it is. I mean, it is okay, technically. But it is damaging, I guess. So like I talked to somebody and it's like whatever, and she's whatever, they were telling me about some stuff, and she just kind of told me the cycle of it, and I was like, yes, this is what happens. And then you start accepting, you start getting attention because of your body. You think your body is what's important. You know, maybe you were molested by your parents and your mom or your dad, and or whomever, or someone older than you, and then you kind of go through life, and then you have like, you feel like anyone that walks in those, acts in those ideas, and that's where you get attention from. And so like, you think that that's love. You think that that's love. Like, let me love you. Well, how do you love? I love you by giving you time, attention, focus, and giving you independence. And if we do something other than that, cool too. I would love that. But then some of us are only capable of showing love like physically with each other. That's how we learned to love. That's what we thought love was you know? And the nastier the better. Because then I'm surrendering to you because I'm nasty or whatever the fuck it is. This is a diluted idea. Well, it's not. It's just a surrender. You don't even know you're surrendering it. Like, you are surrendering it, but it's not. It's backwards. It's upside down, twisted. There's other ways. And it doesn't mean we can't partake in that kind of stuff too, but that needs to be separately. Like, you need to be able to communicate and understand that those fetishes and stuff have to be fetishes. And I think after you heal through some shit, you may not like it the way that you liked it before. Or maybe you do. A human like me would be like, yeah, I like it. But it just depends on how you heal through it, okay? It depends on how you heal through it. I can only speak for myself. The darker the shit that I have to heal through, I start to realize that I do like it. And it's okay to like it. But for a season, for a moment, you have to understand and hate it. For a second. And then accept it. Accept that someone did do something wrong to you. That someone did infringe on your free will. And whoever did that to you, fuck them. And then you can go, you know what? Is this harmful to me? Now I have the right perception of it. Now I can enjoy this, and I like I like it rough. I like it rough. It's okay now. And as long as we communicate and we understand that this is not like hateful, you know, and then again, maybe we like it like that. We like to hate, fuck each other, you know. Maybe that's a thing where you're using that anger energy. I'm just saying, whatever. But you have to be in the mindset of the intent. Like I said, the intent is like, we like it rough like this because we've healed from the real reason why we liked it rough. And it sounds very counterintuitive, but it takes away shame and guilt. And so instead of you having shame and guilt when you're doing those acts, now you can do those acts more cleanly and not have shame and guilt because you've healed from the trauma. It sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. But it's not. I'm telling you, there's a fucking difference. There's a huge difference. And I can't explain the difference. Like, you have to feel the difference for yourself. But the difference for yourself is like going through it and accepting that it did happen and like healing from that, and then going and doing the act again, kind of in the same scenario, but now you have the power. So instead of you being a victim, and it's not that you're making somebody else a victim. No, you're not changing the power dynamic like that, which is the negative way to have power. But now you're standing up and you're taking power back for yourself, going, I have power over that thing that happened to me before. Now I have power over my sex life. Yes, I like it nasty. Yes, I like to be humiliated. But it's because I choose to be. Not because I was programmed that way or that my innocence was taken a long time ago from me. That made me feel that I deserve this. I don't deserve this. I fucking like it. I like being humiliated. I like good job, good boy, whatever it is that your kink is. I like it. And I choose to do it with you. Because maybe you like the other end of it. So you can be the provider of it. Maybe I like to be submissive. In the bedroom. Or whatever. I like to be told what to do. I like to please you. But it's because if that's the case, that's because I choose to, not because someone's forcing me to. Maybe I like the way that you act. And maybe that turns me on to give you that power. Maybe you need it. Maybe you didn't have power your whole life. And so me going, you know what? In this act of us, it is my honor to let you have control over a man, me. Because you felt like you had no control your whole fucking life. And I'm masculine enough to say, if that is what you need to heal, I'm willing to let you do that. It doesn't mean in some scenarios or sometimes or we've split it 50-50, now I need to be in control. Because maybe I felt emasculated by women my whole life. So now I need to be in control. But I can do it in a way that's not so fucking degrading. Unless that's what you want. You know? I mean, this girl talked about it. It was like, as long as you communicate about it and you understand you can separate the fact that that's not a reality. It's like, you guys are playing house. This is a game. This is fun time. Where you can be whatever it is you want to be when you lock that door. When you go into that bedroom. When you out in the supermarket. Whatever it is that you're into. When you go out to the woods. You know? When you pull into the parking lot. Whatever nasty shit it is. As long as you know you can't let people see you. Because that's kind of shitty. I don't want kids to see it. That's what I'm saying. We got to keep that separated. We don't need to let kids. But then again, we need to learn how to be more speak up on it and not be so secretive of it. Like that secretive, it causes a problem. Well, kids need to learn to be able to speak up, and that it's just an act. But the act is important. But I'm trying to think how it would be, because like the introduction of drugs is a stupid idea. I mean, they have proven statistics that when DARE came, it increased drug use, right? Like it increased drug use. And I think what it is like it's all in movies. Like sex sells. It's everywhere, but then no one talks about it. And so it's like confusing. Man, I don't know the right answer for that. But it goes back to the nuclear family, man. Like, you can't just leave kids alone. Because if you leave them alone, like I said, man, someone told me a story about like a trailer park and like a 13-year-old girl and what she thought was okay. And then what the boys in that trailer park thought was okay. I'm like, that's not fucking okay. Like, that's not okay. Like, that girl is ruined. That girl is ruined. It's not that she's a bad person, but her perception is gonna send her down a path where she's gonna think she's less than, and that she has to. Her body is the answer, and yet her mind, her spirit, her heart is fucking broken and crying out, and won't be able to end up trusting anyone completely in a healthy relationship. she'll end up trusting men that do things to her that make her feel not so good about herself. And then she thinks that that is love. And she thinks that that is what she deserves. And it is not. And then the boys, they think that that's what they're supposed to do. And that's how they're supposed to treat another human being. And that is not. And then you look and you're like, well, how do you even punish that? Because they were taught that act by somebody else too. It's fucked up, man. These are like the conundrums that go on in my head. It's like, how do you even correct something like that? Like, why can't we have true fucking discussions on what the real problems are? What are the real problems with mental issues? Why are our bodies doing what they do? Why are our bodies in survival mode? We know about it. We know about our lymphatic systems and the way that they shut down and all this shit, but we're not doing anything about it. They're just giving you drugs. And which never solves the problem, where the problem is mental. The problem is the past. The problem is experience. The problem is a movie that plays over in your fucking head. And that creates these scenarios where you're not good enough. You're not pretty. You're not smart. You're not handsome. You're a monster. You're naughty. Or you gotta do these things and you got a good boy. So now you're like, I got attention and she liked it. I'm doing good. I'm a good boy. I'm making her happy. I mean, yeah, it feels good, but it feels naughty. It feels bad. I'm not allowed to tell nobody about this? This is just between us? You love me? This is love? I mean, I'm getting focus. I'm getting time. I'm getting attention. It feels fucking good. I can't tell nobody? It's our secret? I can keep a secret. This is what everybody does? I'm your special boy. I'm your special girl. I'm your favorite daughter. I mean, this shit gets fucking disgusting here. And here comes the anger. Here comes the anger. Here comes the anger. And you wonder why I'm angry. I have reason to be. And then, like, I come to this scenario and it's like, man, it makes me question, do I even want to have kids? And it's like, yes, I do. But I'm gonna end up smashing somebody. Especially when if they mess with my kid or my daughter, like, they're gonna get fucking smashed. You touch my kid, I will smash you. In a discussion. And I'll have pleasure doing it. touch somebody else's kid, and I know about it, I'm gonna smash you. I have pleasure doing it. You touch another human being that doesn't want it, I'm gonna smash you. I have pleasure doing it. I'm on the verge of crying with anger. That's not good. That's not good. I need a second to breathe. I'm getting mad. It's just that innocence, man. It sucks. And you can't get it back, and I want to. I'm trying. You can. You gotta get it back. You kind of do. You kind of do when you take your power back. You take your power over the scenario. But for each individual, that's what hurts me so bad. It's because it's not fucking easy to overcome. I don't even deal with mine. I try and beat around it. Fuck me, man. Fuck. That's the first time I puked for that. It's a hell of a lot easier to deal with it like that. Then you piss all over your puke. It's one way to gain your power back, I guess. Fucking look at turkey eat that shit in the morning. God bless. That's the first time I puked for that. I like it that way. It's a little bit better. It's harsh. It hurts. Yeah, man, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it at all. I don't want to know. I thought about doing hypnotherapy or whatever, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know every detail. I don't want to remember it. Like I said, I really think you don't have to. I think you can kind of brush on it. You can kind of use an outline of it, but you don't have to go into details about it. I think you can just overgeneralize the scenario, the reality of it, and you can look at it as negative. You can kind of look at it and kind of go through your life and perceive what it's done and why you've done what you've done, the way you acted since the time of it. You can give yourself grace. Hell, you can even blame it on that. And I would. I would in one sense. That's what I'm saying. Some of the shit that I talk about is super complicated. And you have to be able to ride the fence. You have to be able to see it from two different perspectives at one time. And you merge the two perceptions. And that's where you can come up with a new one. That's okay. And that's kind of what I do. I got to accept responsibility for my half of it because I was part of it. Even if I just sat there and it was taken advantage of, it doesn't matter. Because I carried on the damage all this time until I was a grown-ass fucking man and stopped and looked at it, another perspective, and then literally just vomited it out right there. And it's okay. It is what it is. It's not good, it's not bad. It's just, it is. Today's the day you need to stop looking at it as bad. It's just life. Can you find a silver lining? Is it possible? And I will say it is. I wouldn't have met him. I wouldn't have met her. I wouldn't have that knowledge. I wouldn't have that experience. I now gone through a bunch of fucking shit and I tattooed pain on my arm. And maybe it will give me enough conviction to keep pushing through, to work through my pain, to put it online so that I can help somebody else so they don't feel like shit their whole fucking life. Let my pain be your gain. Let my tears... I don't know, I'm not going to keep rhyming because... who knows? But like... this shit's real and it does hurt and it is difficult. It is not easy. It is not easy. But where there's a will, there's a way, and there's vomit in the yard, and that's okay. But just kind of look, and I can't jump into your story. So like, I have stories in my head of other people. I can't help that. That's a shitty thing. It sucks to have other people's whole lives in your mind and the shit that they've never told you and you just fucking know it. It's very difficult to manage. So I'm just trying to look at mine right now and not compare. And this brings me all the way back to when I was watching these things on the foster kids, and I told the buddy, I was like, dude, these stories fucking breaking me, bro. And I was like, but it makes my life seem like shit, like nothing. And I go, I know that that's not true because my life is max difficulty for me and their life is max difficulty for them. I was like, but it makes me feel like my story is nothing. Like my story was regular to me. But to watch somebody else go through all that shit, that's fucking difficult. That's difficult. To be raised with all the money in the world and be raised by a nanny, and then you're watching your parents and they neglect you. You can see them, they're right there, but they don't give you love, they don't give you time, they don't give you attention, they just throw money at you. That's fucking difficult. You're so fucking close. And the only thing you want is their time and attention and their love, and they're not even capable of giving it to you. That's the greatest fucking tease ever. But unless you ask, they're not going to give it to you, I guess. And I look at that too, for myself, I guess. I mean, I could be doing that to people. Maybe people want my time, attention, and focus, but unless they ask for it, how do I know? I could assume all day long, but you know what assuming does? It makes you an ass. Everyone has an asshole. So assuming makes an ass out of you, and it makes an ass out of me. Or whatever the thing is. I'm all confused because I'm pissed off I just threw up. But I do feel better. It was all soup and salad. And pineapple juice. And so yeah, I look at my life and it's just like, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. I'm already going this far. I'm going to give you everything. I'm going to tell you everything. I have to. I don't have a fucking choice. I do it so you do not have to. I had some people standing in my room the other day, and we were talking about it. I was like, I don't know any other way. I have to do this. I have no other way. I can't stop now. So I'll be the bastard of all bastards. So you don't have to be. I'll be the loser of all losers. So you can't be. I'll be the greatest loser to ever walk the planet. I'll be the greatest bastard to ever be here. I'll be the greatest, worst thing ever. So you can't be. So you can't ever fucking say you're the worst, because I am. I'll take it. If that's my goal, have at it. I'll be the fucking martyr, I'll be whatever. It's a stupid idea. But I don't want to be the... There's not another way. The words don't even come to... I don't know what else I would want to be. I want to be the biggest bastard ever. That's just it. So you can never be the biggest bastard. You're always better than someone. Just at the start, you're better than me. You're funnier than me. You're more beautiful than me. You're wealthier than me. You're smarter than me. I'll take it. That's what I need to do. You can't ever come to me and say, I'm not good. I'm gonna go, no, I'm worse. And I proved it. You're something. Because I am something. And I'm worse than you. I was way more broken than you. I'm fucking crazy. You're not as crazy as me because I'm the craziest. I'll take it. I don't care. Anything you can do, I can do worse. Like literally. Anything you can do, I can do it worse. That's it. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Holla. Love y'all. Peace.